Cancer. This week begins with a feeling you can no longer push into the background. Mercury is now in your sign, making your emotions louder, your intuition sharper, and your reactions more immediate. You are picking up on everything: the tone behind the words, the hesitation behind the smile, the silence after the conversation ends. And while that sensitivity can feel overwhelming, it is also showing you where something important has shifted. Early in the week, a sudden interaction or unexpected realization may leave you emotionally unsettled. Someone may reveal more than they intended, or you may suddenly understand that a situation you kept hoping would improve has quietly changed direction already. Venus in Leo is drawing attention toward money, value, and emotional reciprocity. You are thinking carefully about what you give, what you receive, and whether the exchange still feels balanced. Midweek brings softer energy. A compliment, creative opportunity, romantic gesture, or meaningful conversation may remind you that not everything has to feel heavy all the time. But by June 17th, Venus opposes Pluto, and emotional intensity rises quickly. A relationship dynamic may expose deeper fears around trust, control, or emotional vulnerability. Someone may want reassurance you are not prepared to give yet, or you may realize you have been trying to maintain peace by ignoring your own emotional limits. Cancer. Protecting harmony should never require abandoning yourself. Mars in Taurus helps you focus on long-term stability, especially through friendships, support systems, and future plans. Pay attention to the people who consistently calm your nervous system instead of constantly activating it. That distinction matters more than ever now. Near the end of the week, emotional clarity begins settling in. You may not have every answer yet, but you will know what no longer feels emotionally sustainable, and that realization alone changes your direction. This week is not asking you to harden your heart. It is asking you to stop handing it to people who do not know how to hold it carefully. Cancer. Your tarot card is the Knight of Wands. Momentum returns suddenly this week. A person, opportunity, invitation, or emotional impulse may arrive quickly and disrupt your usual caution. This energy can feel exciting, passionate, and liberating, but also impulsive. The Knight of Wands asks you to move with confidence without abandoning discernment. Not every spark becomes lasting fire, but some sparks are still worth following long enough to discover what they awaken in you.
Cancer. You get hexagram 45. Lake over Earth. Gathering together. This hexagram speaks about emotional alignment, support, and meaningful connection. The people around you matter deeply this week. You may recognize more clearly who strengthens your spirit and who quietly drains it. Gathering together reminds you that emotional safety is not weakness. The right support system changes everything. Stop trying to carry emotional burdens entirely alone.
Cancer, your rune is Sowilo. Sowilo represents clarity, vitality, truth, and illumination. Something hidden emotionally begins becoming easier to understand now. This rune often arrives when confusion starts breaking apart under stronger self-awareness. Trust the moments this week where your instincts feel calm and certain instead of fearful. Your direction becomes clearer the moment you stop doubting what your intuition already knows.
This week reminded you that your heart deserves care too. Not only responsibility, not only survival, care. Some connections are becoming clearer now. Who nourishes your spirit, who drains it, and where you have been carrying too much alone. Let that awareness guide you gently instead of frightening you. Leave a comment sharing which message stayed with you the longest this week. I always love seeing how these energies manifest differently for each of you. And do not forget to watch your rising sign as well, because it often reveals the emotional layer your sun sign does not fully explain. If these readings resonate with you, subscribe, like the video, and ring the bell so we can continue this journey together next week.